Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, boys and girls. So, I would like to share something that been bothering me. A lot of, as someone that have been a little, like small star, yeah, who have performed in stages, right? I am a Pan African guy, and I always feel happy when I see my fellow Africans, most especially my Nigerian, and of course, most especially my Igbo race. I have been in a midst where my people, the Igbos, have been abused, and I stood out and defended my people. And I have been in the midst of some African people when some, of course, not all, when some people say things about Nigeria, and I always stand out to say, guys, look, everyone is not the same. Of course, I'm not saying that my people from Nigeria are sent or maybe they don't commit crime. Of course, I'm not saying that, but you can't just kind of, generalize that Nigerians are criminal. Who born you? Who is your father? Who is your mother? Nigerians are great people. My Igbo race, we are great people. Of course, I can't say that we are without sin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say that the Igbos are, or sorry, like the Nigerians are the biggest problem in South Africa, have you ever Google the rate or sorry the rate of the crime in South Africa, and from all the foreigners who live in South Africa, the the country that commit most crime. Of course, the problem that my people have, I mean the Nigerians, that they like to show off. But the biggest crime in South Africa is not being committed by the by Nigerians. So saying that Nigerians are criminals, for me, I don't find it funny. And I always stand out to defend Nigerians. Okay. And of course, if you say Nigerians are criminal, don't you have police? Police should do their job. You can't just, okay, now you're from South Africa or from let's say from Ghana, you come to Europe, then you are telling me that Nigerians are criminal. Then now what are you doing in a foreign country as well? Now, do you know that I have seen someone from Africa, an African telling me that he want to marry a white girl for document. I asked him, do you have child? Do you have a wife? He said to me, yes, that he have 7 kids. Now, 7 kids, you are asking me to help you to look for white girl for document. Are you kidding me? Now, uh, for me, I find it to be funny. Like since I was born, I'm not married. No girl can come in this world and say that I was married to her, because I don't want to use anyone to claim. I don't want to use anyone to become Odogo. Because if someone marries your sister for document, how are you gonna feel? Now I have 2 kids, right? My first child, I got him when I was kind of DJ, right? Now, second child, that was my first time that I fell in love, and along the line it couldn't work because everyone, around the house was thinking that I need her for something, and the shocking part is that 99.9% of everything we are spending, both the rent, comes from me. When I buy one cloth, I buy her one cloth. But as long as you're a black guy, you are dating a white girl, most of the people gonna think that you are benefiting from her. But since 2 years that we broke up, people can see who actually is financing each other. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't have problem marrying black ladies or white ladies or Asian ladies. In my family we don't have this type of upbringing. And of course, if I see, let's say, if all this my ex was a Igbo girl, for me, I think she will not be ex, because then by law and by our traditional, we could have like gone home, do traditional marriage, and introduce her to my people and build a bigger, large empire. But the reason why things went like the way it went, because I was dating the girl for many years, and I told the girl, look, I don't want to marry you in the backyard. I want to take you to Nigeria to meet my people. So when you see that I have a child, it's not that I only knock around. No, I don't knock around. It was one girlfriend for a long time, but I was waiting for the right time. Then she became pregnant. I cannot take a pregnant lady to my country. Sorry, I loved her, And of course, I love my child, and I don't want to take her in no stress in Nigeria. So that's why. And when she gave birth after a few months, we broke up. Okay. So right now, when you see that I have children, two kids with two different white ladies, now, now you as a black guy, you are thinking that I have contacts to white girls. I don't have any contact to to white girls. First, second, if you think that I'm married, I'm with those girls to live in Europe. No, I have, let's say, everything I have right now come from God and come from my hard work. I have never used anyone direct or indirect to climb, and none of my kids mamas will come right now and say he used me. None. And I have the right to leave this country right now, but I'm saying this country because sometimes I travel to see my daughter, and also I pay child support. You know what I'm saying? Now with the money I'm making every month to pay child support is not a problem because child support is nothing. So I don't know the reason why a man with 7 kids in Africa, married, will not come to Europe ask and I know asking a different black brother to help him to find a white girl to marry for document. Are you crazy? Like sorry, what respect did you have for your poor wife back home? Why people do these things? And by the end of the day, they will say Nigerians are criminal like this. But this African guy who was asking me this is not from Nigeria. It's not from Nigeria. So Nigerians are not the only people that commit crime in abroad. And I have defended my people, and I think that every Nigerian should always speak out because we are not criminals. God bless.